Hello and welcome back to another Toronto video. In today's one, we're at the TMNT, the Archie Adventures, issue number 61. And this issue was a strange one, just because, again, I thought this story was going to be a different one. I thought this was the one where God Steve tells in the future, then time travel back to fight Hitler. But no, this is still continuing the storyline from the last few issues, which is not bad. I mean, I do feel like this is a really good wrap-up issue to wrap things up with everything with the mutanimals, how they died and that kind of stuff. But there's also some like other interesting and weird bits in here, such as like them talking about the creation of Earth, and there's a turtle called Mother, and there's a beaver or a beetle or something along those kind of lines. So this issue has like a lot going for this one. So yeah. Okay, so for the first bit, we do get to see like all the turtles, some of the humans, April, Ninjara, Yumikyo, Splinter. They're there saying goodbye to Slash, saying that, you know, like he was there, like saving his world, like saving our world, despite him losing his own, and all that kind of stuff. And like, after that, we do get to see someone from the other clan people. I don't know who these people are. They're going to say a decent poem, which I must admit was quite nice. Seeing that basically, like, even though like people like they come to Earth, they live here for a while, they won't be here forever. However, they can like make like lasting impacts on that kind of stuff, which I thought was like quite a nice poem. But then you got our present day Raph, who just says something, you know, a little bit edgy. I want to say, well, I tried to be edgy and that kind of stuff, and I think it's like a Woody Allen quote. I think it was. I can't remember what exactly it was, but it wasn't really. Like, I don't know. Like I said, for like the past few issues with Raph in this version, it feels like they don't really know how to properly write him, just because sometimes he's like the 87 version of himself, which is like good, decent, and what I would expect for this version of Raph, considering that like they are based off the like cartoons. However, because in like some of the most recent issues, they are portraying him as more the angry, hot-headed kind of character, and like they even do acknowledge it, like this in actual issue itself, saying that, well, you know, like he's not normally like this, but at the same time, like, why write him like that? It just feels a little bit off for his character. Yeah, so after that, we do get to see both Raz talking to each other, and then Ninjara coming over, and there was one bit where like Ninjara says, "Oh, what could be better than this?" and Raz says, "Whipped cream." Oh boy, I hope he's not trying to make a innuendo about stuff. I hope not, but I don't know if that's just, you know, the 2025 mindset going into this, or if this was something which they had intentionally planned out, but oh boy, yeah. So then after that, we do get to see a task slip opens up, and we do get to see future Mikey, Leo, and Nabucco comes through. And Nabucco is actually revealed to be someone quite important to this this family tree and all that kind of stuff, because it turns out to be April's great granddaughter. I have no words for this, because this is honestly quite cool. I like seeing April like go actually have like family more than just herself, because we don't normally get to see April's family other than like Robin and her parents, but even then, like, we hardly ever get to see them. So see her have like future grandchildren. I know that she did have like Cody as well in like 2003 show, but like she never actually got to interact with them. So it's like really nice to see here that she's able to interact with Nabucco. I don't think they ever interacts ever again. But I mean, I feel like with this, it feels like it's something which they would be breaking like timeline rules and that kind of stuff. But at the same time, it's pretty cool. I can't deny that, and I do like it. So I mean, yeah, I do like it, so I can't complain all too much, considering that we've got something pretty nice. And then, after that, we do get to see, on the next save, because, you know, Night's gone and that kind of stuff, we do get to see the man. I don't know who he is. He calls himself a sleeping owl, because he thinks that he is an owl in a man's body, or something along those kind of lines. And then he goes on to talk to the turtles, and he goes on saying about how the Earth was created, or that how something along those kind of lines. And I'm basically saying that the Earth was there, it was empty. So then the creator, he put on some jade people, and they're basically liven the place up. And he also puts down some animals. We got a turtle to swim or something, the water beetle, and a beaver. The beaver was there to build. I can't remember what the other two were there for. But yeah, so then after that, like a few days later, we do get to see one of these like jade people. They go off a little bit off course, and that's when they start drowning. So the turtle saves them, and all the other animals put stuff on its back so that it can save the jade person, and that's how it was able to create the world. Because apparently in this version of Turtles, this person thinks that the world is on the back of a turtle shell. Does this man need help? That's all I really got to say about that. Yeah. And then, like, pretty much after that, we do get to see these other people, like, they just leave. Thank God for that. I have no idea who you are, so it's not a big loss whatsoever. But everyone is deciding, like, oh yeah, like, what should we do now? And we do get to see, I think it's Cody who howls, and, like, yeah, we should probably wake up Candy and Jara. And that's pretty much where we do leave this issue off. So, yeah, I mean, I'd say that overall for this issue, it's not a bad issue. I feel like it's a decent one for just wrapping things up with how things have been, like how crazy things have been over the course of the past few issues. So it is nice to see them like giving like a proper send off to the Mutanimals, Slash, and all that kind of stuff, and like doing things in a pretty interesting way. It's like I'd say this is like, I don't know what like a good comparison this would be to make in terms of other told stories and all that kind of stuff. I feel like maybe like some of the Armageddon game issues where it felt like it was like a good ending, and then also and actually have a proper good ending to it, despite them having an ending to it whatsoever. It feels like that kind of stuff, but it's weird. I like the majority of this stuff. It just feels weird to have like another good ending, because I felt like the last issue had a good ending to the whole story arc overall, but seeing it here like this, it is quite nice to see him, like, probably wrapping things up and all that kind of stuff, which is quite nice, because you know, like most stories now, they just go from like one story to the next without properly wrapping things up. So I do like how they have taken the time to probably just like sit back, relax, and be like, yeah, okay, so like, you know, shit's happened, and we're just gonna like talk about it and think about it, which I do like. I actually quite like. Isn't it? It's refreshing. I'll at least say that. But yeah, I mean, I'd say that there was stuff with the other person thinking that the world was on a turtle shell. I think that guy's lost it. I won't lie about that. But yeah, then also like the other stuff with like April meeting her great granddaughter. I thought that was quite nice as well. I do definitely feel like that's breaking some timeline rules, but I mean, it was just a nice moment. I can't say much more than that. And I would like to see in the book a little bit more. I feel like she has potential to be a decent character, now knowing that she is related to April. But at the same time, I don't know what they could do with her character, considering that we don't really get, like, I think we've got like 11 issues left. So I'm not too sure what to really make of it, so yeah. But yeah, I'd say that overall, it's a decent one. Like a nice send-off, but yeah, let me know in the comment section below what you think about this issue. Do you like it? Do you not? And yeah, that's going for today, guys. It's some police subscribe and that stuff. Goodbye, yo, bye.